Hi, sweet friends, and welcome to my weekly vlog. Today I am working on a box number 2 that is going out to my youngest daughter. I told y'all before, she's not getting to come home for Christmas, so I put together a box for her and her dad put together a box for her. So these are all the items that he bought her. He ordered them online. I'm not even sure what all they are. And then he did get her some Croc from McDonald's. She loves Crocs and he wanted to do that. And then I also got her some Crocs as well. I have her box built. I put a little piece of cardstock in the bottom of it just to jazz it up a little bit. Here we go. I got a few of them wrapped up just to give her a little something to unwrap. Her box isn't quite full, which is fine because I remembered that I had got her some more things at the Dollar Tree. So, of course, the Crocs I already told y'all about. She loved Elmo when she was a baby, and so I got her some Elmo socks. She loves these Krabby Patties. Sent her some freeze-dried candy. She also loves Rice Krispie treats, and I think she would like these Fit strawberry fruit snacks, although I did take one out to try myself. I tried this little Fit strawberry fruit strip. Oh my gosh, that is so good. I gotta find some more of those. I can't remember what store I bought them at. Popping in to share with you my Sunday outfit of the day. A plain black shirt. I love this one because it fits tight in the middle. These are super cute, wide-legged Christmas pants that I picked up on Shein. And then these fun red heels that I got at Kohl's. They are Madden Girl heels, and I thought they were perfect for this fun little outfit. Over here on the tripod to share with you my jewelry for the week. Just put on some gold jewelry to accent the colors in my breeches. I used this, I believe I used this last week. It's just a basic lip gloss. It is Tickle Me Elmo, and I picked that up at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. It's by Wet n Wild. One of my other favorites is this Origins perfume. It's a ginger with a twist. It smells so good, and I don't wear it near enough, and I've had it forever. I don't even know if they make it anymore, but it is one of my favorites. I do have on this pendant. It was my mother's, and I think it accents the colors in my pants as well. So that's it. Let's head to church. Sunday afternoon lunch. I wanted to share something with y'all that I made in the crock pot, which was this chicken. So 8 chicken thighs, and I'll share with y'all the recipe. I didn't record me making it because I never had it before and I wasn't sure how it was going to taste. One thing that I didn't do is I didn't season the meat. So you brown the meat in a skillet before you put it in the crock pot. And in that step, you season it good. I didn't see that part of the recipe, and so it does lack a little bit of seasoning. But you make this delicious sauce that it cooks in. And I'm going to share that recipe down below. So the first night I ate it with some noodles, some Asian noodles. This is kind of an Asian seasoning sauce that you put on it. And after that, I remembered that I had some sticky rice. I get a container of this. I'm not sure how many comes in it. Maybe 10 or 8. I'm not sure. But this is really good. You cook it in the microwave for 90 seconds. And then you let it sit for like a minute before you serve it. And so that is this. I believe one day when I was at either an Asian market or at Daiso, I picked up this rice seasoning. Y'all, this was my second time eating it with the rice seasoning. Just elevates the rice. So delicious. So I did put that in there. You need to stir it into the rice and let it sit for a couple of minutes. So I'm going to put this together. Some other things that I'm going to use is some soy sauce. I love heat, so a little bit of hot mustard. And then if you've never tried this crunchy garlic with chili oil, oh my goodness, it just takes the recipe to another level itself. I did get this one, I believe at TJ Maxx or Marshall's for $7.99. I have found it previously at Kroger's. So let me put this all together and then I'll share it with you. It's all plated up. I'm here to tell you, it is delicious. With the added soy sauce, the hot mustard, the chili, the crunchy garlic chili oil. Just delicious. And because I cooked that chicken in the crock pot, it just falls off the bone. Woohoo! Fall decor is boxed up and bagged up. These, I think, came from Temu last year. They are phenomenal. Keeping all of my fall pillows, blankets, throws, all the things. Here's how I store. This was my orange roses, and this was another arrangement. I just keep them in those bags so they don't get dusty. Christmas tree here. This one stays up year round, but it's empty, of course. Lost a few pieces down there I gotta redo. And then here is my boxes. Now I just need to get it put up and flip the house around for Christmas. I am so late getting this done. It is literally a Sunday and Tuesday is Christmas Eve. It's already 7 p.m. So the last thing that I want to do today is take this tree apart. And by apart, I mean all throughout the tree are different picks like this. And take the balls off of it, refluff it. A couple of weeks ago, I was at Walmart and I picked up some new lights because once I get this tree fully decorated for any holiday I decorate it for, you can't hardly see the lights because I put too much decorations on it. And so I want to at least take it apart today. And I don't know that I'm going to decorate it per se, other than more than what's on it now, which is just the base. Because like I said, I use this tree for every holiday throughout the year. And so I just have white and silver and some red balls on here that I can use just basic, and then I can build with the holiday decor that I'm, whatever season I'm in. So let's get this tree taken apart. Here's this tree. It's all pulled apart, all the things. So let me pull y'all back around here. So this tree was from a bazillion years ago, guys. I got it after Christmas. It served our family well. It's now becoming pretty frail. Like the little pieces come out of it really easy. But it works perfectly here in the dining room. I want to say it was, I don't know if it's like a 6-foot tree. But I gave it some height. I took a whole bunch of picks and I clumped them all together, tie wrapped them together, and put it on the top of this tree. That's why that's up there. It worked out perfect. I did that several years ago. Anyway, tomorrow I want to just take it all apart, take all the lights off of it because they've been on here forever and they've been moved and there's holes here and there where I put, all the things. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. But for this evening, here's what I did. I have picks, a lot of picks that I got at Hobby Lobby. But then last year, 2023, I was at the thrift store, the indoor yard sale, and they had a bazillion picks. And they were like $1 each or less. And so what I've done is I've grouped them together because when I get ready to decorate the tree back, I will put like, let's just say, I put this one here, I put this one here, and then I'll put the other one to match it on the other side of the tree, or, like that, just to keep it even. And so that's why I have that. These were just some cheap ornaments that I've had for years and years, and since my oldest daughter was little. And they're old and their paint's scratching off of them. But recently I just got these. And so I think I will put these on the tree and then toss these because they're not good. But this tree is my my snowman tree. So the white and the silver and some more silver and a little bit of gold. Like I said before, I got the new lights, so I'll take all the lights off and then add them back, get the tree fluffed, and then put the additional lights. So these are a lot of the ones that I got last year at the flea market. They had them for $1 each. Some of them even still had the tags from Hobby Lobby. $5.99. So I think all of these here I got last year, but a lot of the rest of them I already had. If you see pics, they can really jazz up a tree. And if you see them at the thrift store, even better. Anyway, that's what I got done tonight. So tomorrow we'll work on the tree again. And I know this video is going to come out after Christmas, but because this tree stays up all year, I thought I would just bring y'all along with me, because everything that I'm going to put on this tree now is what will be on the tree for the whole year. Got my new rim on, guys. Picked it up at the dealership. Came straight over here to a Firestone, and they were able to get it on. I'm so thankful that this has worked out so smoothly. So y'all know I really haven't been anywhere since Thursday evening, except for to go to church. So I've been at the house, and this is my first day out, and so I decided to stop in and get me some chicken. Ooh, I hit my nose, everything. Oh my goodness. Anyway, Chicken Express. Yes. And a crisp Coke. I pulled over in the parking lot next to Chicken Express. I'm going to watch a video and eat some supper lunch. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm going to enjoy this and watch a video. In one of my last Vlogmases, I shared with y'all that I got my rim fixed on my car, and I did, and I said I would talk about it again on this video. I don't want to belabor it too much. I feel like I've talked about it several times, but yeah, so the day before Christmas, I feel like it was. Yes, I was cleaning house. I was cleaning my house because I had people coming over, my brother and my niece and her family coming over for Christmas Day. Well, at the time, I didn't know that they were coming. I just thought maybe they might, so I was cleaning and doing things around the house. And I had saw a number pop up on my work account, and I didn't recognize it, and so I didn't do anything with it. But a couple of hours passed by. I'm like, let me check that number again. So the dealership had actually called my work phone and left a message there. So thank God, literally, that I went back to go check that number, and I listened to the voicemail, and it was the dealership who had ordered the rim for me. And so I talked to the lady, and she's like, yeah, we got the rim. And I said, because they had said, she had thought maybe they could put the rim on there at the dealership for me. And she said she would ask before I come, because remember, the tire was losing air, and I didn't want to be, driving, tooling around town with the tire that could go flat, any minute or lose the air. And she's like, no, she said, I asked and they didn't have time. And they said, in any way, with the car being older than 10 years, that they couldn't do it anyway. And I said, well, my car's not older than 10 years. She's like, yeah, it is. It's a 2010. I said, no, ma'am. I said, it's a 2018. So if y'all remember, the rim that I got was non-refundable. Like, I had to prepay $601 for that rim. And now she's saying that my car's a 2010. Immediately I remembered. So in 2010, I purchased a brand new vehicle from them. I purchased a Chevy Camaro, which was the first year the new style Chevy Camaros came out. So my heart just sunk, because I thought, oh my goodness. And she did too. Immediately, I thought she had ordered the rim for the 2010 Camaro instead of the 2018 Cadillac. Y'all. So I know she was like banging things out, trying to figure out what happened. And, but she's like, I got the VIN number for you for the Cadillac, right? And I said, yes, ma'am. She's like, oh my gosh. So she's like looking in her accounts, like my account, figuring she did order the right one. But you know, that little second that drug on, it seemed like forever while she was verifying that the rim that I had prepaid $601 for was actually the rim for the Cadillac. So it was. It was just a mess up. She had just saw that. That's how she ended up with my work number, because I knew that in our conversations, I had never given her my work number. And then when I was, she had the rim, I had to town. Well, I live kind of in the country, if you would want to say that, in a little bitty town. And I could get to town on the back roads, but with my tire, I wanted to stay on the main roads in case I needed to pull over, or in case something happened to the tire, you know, somebody could, you know, we could get a jack under it or whatever, because on the back roads, as you probably know, if it's a true country back road, it don't have shoulder. You know, there's no shoulders. You're not getting off the road. It's straight into the ditches, or at least that's the way it is in my town. And so I was driving, which I never go on. I always go the back roads. And there was this sign. I'm going to have to go back down the highway and see what the sign says. But it says, it had some words at the top, and the main thing, it says, keep praying. Well, I had been praying over that rim and over the car and the tire and all the things since it had happened on a Thursday. And it was now Monday, the day before Christmas. And I had just really been praying about it, that it would all work out, and, you know, all the things. And when I seen that sign, I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to keep praying. So I kept praying. And I left the dealership. They put the rim in the car, but I needed to go to Firestone, because Firestone is where I do all of my, like, purchase all my tires and all the things. So I needed to go to Firestone to see if they could put the tire, the new tire on the rims. On the rim. And so I'm still praying. I'm praying, you know, Father God, go before me, make a way where there seemed to be no way, that this gets situated. Like I felt like I had just like one chance to get there. I can't just be going here, there, and yonder because of the air being lost in that tire. So when I got there, there's two men that work. There's one's really, really sweet, very helpful, and there's one that's a little grouchy. And when I walked in the door, the older man was there, the little bit grouchier man, and he's like, well, it's gonna be a while. And I'm like, well, that's okay, you know, like I don't mind. I'm gonna sit here because, well, I can't be tooling around town in the car with the tire that could go, you know, flat. Y'all. So I'm still praying, make a way. 20 minutes, guys, from the time I sat in the chair till that I saw them pull my car around. 20 minutes. And he was like, like, you know, you can just tell he was like, anyway, that's how God works for us. He will make a way where there seemeth to be no way. I mean, people have, you know, it's the day before Christmas. More people are off. You know, I can understand, you know, they're limited on staff and all the things. But you know what? He made a way, and I was able to get that rim on like in less than 20 minutes. It wasn't 20 minutes till they were done, but it was 20 minutes till they pulled that car in the shop and started working on it. So that is that for the tire. It's now, Saturday? It's been, 9 days, I think, since the tire lost all its air pressure. And it's good. We're good. I was just saying, like, man, it's really warm in Texas. It's kind of cold out here now, and it's windy. It's kind of hard, though. It's already getting dark. Well, it's hard to see because it's getting dark. But it's a little chilly. Let's see, maybe y'all can see this tree moving better. Yeah. Anyway, I had to come out and get the mail. Now, the next evening, and I have the tree fluffed, and I took all the lights off of it. What I didn't realize is that this tree actually had 3 sets of LED lights on it. And this was the new set that I was going to put on it. I had forgotten that I had actually 3 sets of lights on one tree. The tree was just the original 3 strands of LED lights. So now I think I'm going to add the new strand of lights. So I'm just going to add them here in the front and see how it looks. Yes, I put 2 strands of the new lights. The style that I picked up at the Walmart. And then of course I have 3 of this style. I love it. Kind of the yellow and the white. Yeah, I think it's going to be great. Next up, let's bulk up this tree with all of these different picks. Different styles of picks. Picks that I like to use are these really big styles. So this kind, I have, these are really long. These are good also and sturdy. And I have these that I'll use. And then I'll use the smaller ones to fill in some gaps along the way. Here's how I do it. So you see I got those 3 on the bottom. And then I got these 2. They're the same. They're across from each other. And just keep adding on and on and on until I get it all zhuzhed out. It's 7 of these beautiful picks. I shared with y'all earlier in this little video that these were $5.99 and I got them all for $1 each. Let's see, this one has the tag on it still. $5.99. I got them for $1. It'll be 6 times 7. So what, $42 if I had to buy these individually at the store, but I got them for $1. So $7 versus, what did I say, $42 if I did the math right. Here's the tree all zhuzhed up and all the picks are in here. I love it. I know it may not be for everybody, but I love it. This tree is so sparse. The more and more of the needles are falling off, and I think putting all these picks in here just really helps it. Like right here, that's a pick. This is a pick. I mean, picks coming off the sides. All of this is filled in with picks, different kinds. Just awesome. I love it. I seen another lady over at, I can't remember her first name, but she is on My Feathered Nest on YouTube. And she actually goes out to her yard and cuts, you know, like real greenery and puts it on her trees. I don't have that luxury. I don't have greenery like that, but I can definitely add a bunch of picks. So here it is. Next, let's get the balls put on. The other things that I do when I have like a collection is I'll break it down into a set of 3. So the right side, like the middle, and then the left side, so that the ornaments are evenly dispersed. Decorated up. I believe I said earlier in the video, this tree is not decorated for Christmas per se. I could go up in the attic and I could get out my snowman collection. That's what goes on this tree. But I don't think I am, because it's almost Christmas Day, honestly. And it would just be kind of senseless. But I decorated this as a base for any Valentine's, Easter, summer, red, white, and blue, 4th of July decor, whatever I want, I can add that in here. And the tree is already jazzed up, and I just need to add the holiday decor. If I was to go to the attic and get the snowman, I would add the snowman, and then I would just take the snowman off and leave this tree like it is. I'm so glad I put those extra 2 strands of lights. You can see with just balls and the fillers that it really blocks out a lot of the light from the tree. It's beautiful though. I love it. Today is a Christmas Eve, and I am fixing to head up to the church for our annual Christmas Eve candlelight service. So I would share with you my outfit for the evening, and it's just this beautiful black sweater dress. I picked it up at Ross. I have these gorgeous silver shoes that I picked up at Dillard's. They are so comfortable with that little heel on them. Is that a kitten heel? I'm not sure, but these are so comfortable. Like, you could really walk in these without hurting your feet. So pretty. Brought y'all over here to the tripod so I can share with you my new jewelry, guys. I got some new jewelry from Read Your Heart Jewelry. It is absolutely gorgeous. By the time y'all see this video, I will have already posted about this jewelry. I just want to share it with you. It is moissanite jewelry, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It is an affordable diamond-like stone. Just gorgeous. This is a pear-shaped engagement ring, and I have a pear-shaped pendant. They are so gorgeous. Also, I always share with y'all my lip gloss. Again, just this Tickle Me Elmo Wet n Wild lip gloss that I picked up at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. And then just to kind of reminisce about my mom, I used this Estee Lauder Pleasure perfume. She loved this, and every couple of years or every 2 years, I would buy her a new bottle of this. She loved it, and I have used it many times in the past, but I haven't used it lately. But it does definitely remind me of her because she loved that fragrance. So that is it, guys. I am super excited to go to candlelight service. I have a reading part to share with the church, and my brother's coming, my niece, her husband, and my great nephew. It's just a beautiful, beautiful candlelight service, and I absolutely enjoy it. Thought I would turn off the lights and show y'all the jewelry again. Maybe you can see it a little bit better without the backlight. Y'all, it's so pretty. You'll have to, if you haven't checked out that video yet, go check it out. Gorgeous, gorgeous jewelry. And then I wanted to read y'all my scripture that I'm going to be sharing there at the candlelight service. This is from Luke 1:46 through 54. It's Mary's song. And Mary said, "My soul glorifies the Lord, and my spirit rejoices in God my Savior. For he has been mindful of the humble state of his servant. From now on, all generations will call me blessed. For the Mighty One has done great things for me. Holy is his name. His mercy extends to those who fear him from generation to generation. He has performed mighty deeds with his arm. He has scattered those who are proud in their utmost thoughts. He has brought down rulers from their throne, but has lifted up the humble. He has filled the hungry with good things, but has sent the rich away empty. He has helped his servant Israel, remembering to be merciful." So that is my passage that I get to share tonight. I hope everybody is having a great Christmas Eve. I know y'all won't see this till after Christmas Eve, but I hope you have enjoyed the holidays and got to spend lots of time with your family, with your friends, with your loved ones. So I need to head to church. Sent the rich away empty. He has helped his servant Israel, remembering to be merciful. Luke 1:46 through 54, Mary's song. And Mary said, "My soul glorifies the Lord, and my spirit rejoices in God my Savior. For he has been mindful of the humble state of his servant. From now on all generations will call me blessed. For the Mighty One has done great things for me. Holy is his name. His mercy extends to those who fear him from generation to generation. He has performed mighty deeds with his arm. He has scattered those who are proud in their inmost thoughts. He has brought down rulers from their thrones, but has lifted up the humble. He has filled the hungry with good things." This is Editing Catherine. So thought I would pop in a couple of times throughout this video. I showed y'all my Christmas Eve dress that I wore for a candlelight service. Absolutely beautiful service. One of my favorites. Between that and a sunrise service for Easter, my favorite. Shared with y'all my new dress that I picked up. And I didn't share with y'all the brand. It says, want it, wear it, love it. Almost Famous is the brand. And I got it for $16.99 at Ross. Super pretty dress. I got a lot of compliments on it. And if you haven't had a chance yet, go check out this video that I did for Read Your Heart Jewelry. It was beautiful. With that dress was like a sweater dress with silver thread throughout it. Oh, it was so pretty. Here is the ring. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. If I remember at the end of this video, I will link. Well, it's twisted. There. So pretty. Oh my goodness. I love that jewelry. So that was what I wanted to share with y'all from, oh, I know what too. Y'all saw me doing the reading there at church. And I was 3 lines to the bottom and my mind went shoo, right out the door somewhere. And, but of course for y'all, I was able to edit out my blooper. But yeah, I was reading along and then all of a sudden I lost my place right in front of the whole crowd. I mean, the church was full of people and, yeah, I bloopered. Oh, well. Anyway, y'all can't tell that I bloopered, but I have to confess. We had an absolutely beautiful candlelight Christmas Eve service. I'm glad it was when it was because it is now raining. It was too windy for us to have lit candles outside. We had to light them there in the church. But at least it wasn't raining. It is now though, but everybody's home. 9:30 p.m. Christmas Eve, and I just got the tree put together. I didn't really put any decorations on it. Honestly, I just didn't want to go in the attic, and it's last minute. So I put a few little picks here and there, made me a little topper. All those picks I already had down here in the Christmas box. And so I think it looks good, honestly. I mean, it would look better, obviously, if I had, you know, all my ornaments and all that on it. But I just wanted a Christmas tree here in the living room. I was putting together a little Christmas bag for my brother. I shop all year for different people, and I just wanted to give him a few little things. He loves Oreos and milk, so I did pick those up for him. I had got him some Tide Pods a while back. I always get mine there at Costco, but they had these at, I believe, CVS, and I had some rewards and a coupon, and so I picked those up for him. I believe at the Bath and Body Works, like semi-annual sale. I got him that soap and a sponge from the Dollar Tree. Like I say, he loves cookies, so I got him some Chips Ahoy. These moon pies remind me of my dad, because my dad always said after school he always liked to get a moon pie and an RC Cola. And my brother loves a Dr. Pepper, so I got him those socks as well. This gift bag, it says Holly Jolly Vibes. And I got these at the Dollar Tree. I picked up several of them, and I'm glad I did. So I didn't have to go up in the attic and get all of my wrapping paper down. I have just pulled out all the Christmas gifts. I had bags, boxes, totes, all the things. And I've separated out my daughter's stuff and my granddaughter's stuff. So this is all the things that I've picked up along the way for my daughter. Dollar Tree items, thrift store finds, Victoria's Secret, just a ton of, these are like CVS finds, Scrub Daddy, some new socks, some Temu jewelry, just a wide variety of things for her. So I'm gonna get that box up, and then had a few things for my granddaughter, lots of socks, some Victoria's Secret stuff. She loved Monster High when she was little, so I got her this little car. I got her some Dove as well. I have her some stuff that's already wrapped up underneath the Christmas tree. So I'm going to get these 2 bags made up. Here's her bag of stuff. Got that bag at the Dollar Tree. And then the rest of this randomness is going to go in one of those Santa sacks that I have right here. This, just like I put my brother's stuff in, this Holly Jolly Vibes bag. One of the fun things that I found for my granddaughter is this Monster High bag. I got it for, it wasn't $12. It was like part of a deal, and I got it for a really good price. And then earlier in the year, I found her this 2024 Monster High car. Here's my granddaughter's bag. It says, no peeking. It's a Santa Claus. Thought it was super cute. Here's a little gift to put together for my niece's husband. He likes coffee, and I picked him up a few things. And then I have 3 nieces that I put together a few things for. So here's 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna wrap it up for tonight. I don't have any bags to put these little gifts in, and I still need to do bags for the littles. I have a few presents under the tree. It's a good start. Anyway, I think that's gonna do it for tonight. My back's starting to hurt and I'm tired. It's about 12:05 a.m. on a Christmas day. We have a horrible storm come through. Hopefully all this stops before lunch. We're gonna have lunch here at my house. And yeah, we don't want to have bad weather for lunch. I don't know. It woke me up. Merry Christmas, y'all. It is 7:15 on Christmas morning, and it has rained all through the night. You can see the water there in the yard. My plants are getting a nice, good drink of water, which is great. It's a little cool this morning, not too terribly bad. Anyway, I'm gonna get my day started. We're at Marshall's right now shopping, and my niece found this cornbread. Anybody want a little bag of Martha White cornbread for $3.49? It is literally just I don't know, guys. That is so funny, and I know it can't be $3.49 at the grocery store. I hope not. I got the Christmas presents wrapped. These are for my daughter and my granddaughter and myself. So here they are. Got them all done up. And yeah, did I share with y'all the little tree? I just got it put up, put a little top. I feel like I did. I put a topper on it, put some red berries in it. And yeah, just our little Christmas present. So once my granddaughter is home from her dad's, well, we'll get to open up Christmas presents. Family is here opening up Christmas presents. Electricity went off, and so now we are being lit by this little power plant thing. Isn't that cool? Who knew? Chit chat time. So I won't chit chat too much here because I did a chit chat 2 times earlier in this video. But I just wanted to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. I hope y'all had a fabulous Christmas. You know, sometimes we get lucky. We do everything on Christmas Day. But as y'all saw in the last few clips of this video, we just now got to do Christmas with my daughter, with my granddaughter, you know, because life is just about sharing, and you have to juggle dates and times and all the things around. You know, our kids grow up, they have their own families, and they have their own kids, and they have a lot of things that they're involved in. So, you know, we just did it today. And then, of course, as soon as we get started opening up gifts, the electricity goes out. And so my daughter's dad went back to his house and got that power light thing that y'all saw there. And as soon as he would sit down, the electricity would go off again. He'd turn it on, sit down. It went off about 10 times. I'm not exaggerating, at least 10 times while we were trying to open up Christmas presents. So, you know, sometimes it's just that way. And I did have people over for Christmas Day, and I did cook. I wasn't sure. I had went to HEB earlier on Christmas Eve morning, like super early in the morning. And I'm like, you know what? While I'm here, I'm going to get ribeyes. I'm going to get potatoes. I want some cabbage. Those are things that I wanted to eat. I bought enough to serve a small crowd. And I thought, you know what? If everybody's got plans, then I can just freeze my ribeyes. Y'all know I love ribeyes, and I can cook them other days. Literally after candlelight service, we decided that we would cook on Christmas Day. So thank goodness, thank you, Jesus, that I thought ahead and got us some food, because by then all the stores were closed by the time we got through with that service. So we did cook. Everybody got here like about 12:30. My niece, her 2 kids, my niece, one of my other nieces, and her son, my brother, and me. We had a house full. It was a good time. We just laughed and visited. I didn't film any of that. I didn't film none of it. But I did want to let y'all know that I did have people over, and we did have a really good time. And that's it, guys. I just have had a really nice Christmas season, holiday season, if you will. You know, it doesn't look different. It does look different this year. It did look different. I didn't have my house decked out. You know, nothing was exactly the same. My youngest daughter didn't get to come home for Christmas. My granddaughter, you know, was with her dad. And so we were just, you know, doing different things this year. It just looked different. And honestly, if you look across YouTube, if you are a YouTube follower of different channels, you will hear the resounding message that went out this year, that this Christmas just didn't look the same for a lot of folks. And it didn't look the same here either at my house. It just didn't. For whatever the reason, only thing that was different this year is that we went on that 6-day cruise. But I mean, I already had Christmas bought. All the things that was really the only different, but that 6 days or whatever it was just really threw me off. And I was the 2 days before Christmas, literally just boxing up Thanksgiving. I went in the attic one time, and it was to get the Christmas tree collar, if you will, that goes on the bottom of the Christmas tree. That is the only thing that I went up in the attic for this year. The big tree stays down here because it is so big and it is so heavy. There's no way we can get it in the attic. That was the only thing. If it wasn't down here already, it didn't stand a chance this year. Like the wrapping paper that I used, I actually did a collaboration with a company for that wrapping paper. That's what I used. I had picked up some Dollar Tree Santa bags. Those worked out fantastically. And I had a little bit of decorations down here that I had thrifted throughout the year. And that is what I used. But anyway, that is it. If you haven't got out and checked out the after Christmas sales, we did that. I found quite a few Annalees between TJ Maxx and Marshalls. And we did get out of the house the day after Christmas and did a little bit of shopping. So I'll be sharing that throughout the next week or more, who knows. But if you haven't been out, don't wait for my videos to share with you what's out there, because my goodness, it'll be all gone by then. Anyway, if you are into Annalees though, hit up your local TJ Maxx, hit up your local Marshalls. They have been 50% off, and I did get 8 of those. So I'll be sharing y'all those soon. That's it. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I feel like this video is a little bit all over the place, but then I guess all of my weekly vlogs are. But I think I was like having to go back reel by reel by reel, just to even see what I covered. So if anything that I've said throughout this video was a repeat somehow along the way, my apologies, because this has been a crazy week. That's it. That is all for this week's vlog. If you have enjoyed it, please give the video a thumbs up. hit that subscribe button down below. Become part of my friends here on YouTube. And I will see each of you in my next video. Bye, guys.